Okay, we're ready to roll. What's on the chopping block for today, Glenn? What do you got here, Glenn? Looks like a gator.
Yeah, this is basically it was just a little alligator figurine, and I trimmed it so that the only part that is left is the part that would be above water. You see
Okay.
where this line here is everything under here is flat,
Yeah.
and this part here is the part that got 3D printed.
Uh-huh.
I had to break it into 5 pieces to get to so that it would fit the printer. But I glued it together on top of some plywood. So this is the plywood.
Okay.
This is the basically this is 3 thicknesses of plywood screwed together, and then this forms the base that the other thing is glued to. And then the idea is to make it so that you can make a silicone mold of this glued onto the plywood base.
All right.
And that mold then is something that you could pour aircrete into, and it would then float.
How long is this sucker?
It's about 3 feet long, but
Okay.
I scaled this to resemble what a full-sized male alligator would look like. Just the portion that would be above water if he was lurking around looking for breakfast.
Right.
So if you had a backyard water feature, like a koi pond or any kind of a backyard water feature, and you didn't want predatory birds hanging around, you might want something like this floating in your pond.
Right. Yeah.
Or, or if you're a practical joker, it's something you could toss in your neighbor's swimming pool.
Uh-huh. Alligators are actually one of my favorite animals, so I think this is really cool, or they are my favorite.
But the idea, Eric, is that how I originally came up with the concept is, plastic bottles that aren't recyclable.
Okay.
I mean, the type like maybe your canola oil bottle comes in, or any other bottle that's not accepted by recycling centers. You could sequester those bottles inside an aircrete alligator like this, and it would contribute to the buoyancy of it. And it would also mean that those bottles that you tucked inside this aircrete alligator would not end up in the landfills.
Right.
You're
Okay.
saving the oceans and the landfills from all this plastic that's a big problem in today. So anyway, I just thought this was kind of an interesting. This is part of the thing. Sometimes this kind of work is fun,
Yeah.
and this is one of the fun ones.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put a link to that down in the description below. It'll take you to our site, and all you'll have to do is click download here. And if you have any questions, you could email us. If you have any ideas of your own too, we'd like to hear about them.